Okay, give me a
Hello,
second.
hello, 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 hello. Come on in, grab a chair, sit down, have a seat, folks. I don't even know who's here, if there's anybody here at the moment, but it says there's
Says
one
two
person.
people are here. You and me, I would guess.
Well, no, that there might be Gin Up the Bass might even be in here. He'd already commented that him and Roxanne might be here. So those are
Oh,
some friends of the show. And as you see people pop in, you'll just know that I know these people. They know me. It's all good.
okay.
See, there's Roxanne. Hi, Roxanne. Hey, girl. Folks, come in and sit down. Have a seat. This is my friend Michelle.
Oh, now I see. I switched it. I'm learning. I know nothing here.
I know I've warned people. This is a learning process for me. I was, an hour and a half deep 2 weeks ago, and then dropped the whole fucking thing
Oh
because
no.
I was trying. Yeah, because I was trying to get something to work different, and it didn't, and I didn't want to give up on it, and I should have, and I lost the whole stream. So
I like that.
had to start back. I should have. I should have just given up and said fuck it, but no, I didn't do that. I wasn't that bright. So that's where we are. We're just gonna go with it. So as it is, we're just let's see. No, see, and just so you know, Roxanne, it's a 1L shell.
Yes.
Hence the name, 1L shell. Uh, but yes, it's fine. She forgives everybody for that.
Always.
It's always. Howdy, Jan. How are you? This is my friend Michelle. Come in, have a seat. We are just sitting here and chatting about the wonderfulness of where we are. By the way, just so you know, Shell, next Tuesday is the Boone County Dems are having a meetup in my uh, clubhouse with
Okay.
the Democratic nominees for Boone County and stuff. So
Okay.
after the show Tuesday, I'm heading right over because and I got a phone call on the way home today. I got a survey phone call on the way home today.
From?
Um, this is so and so with such and such action survey. It was a call from Carmel. And so they started asking me about let's see, how do you feel about what are if the election were today, what are the two biggest topics that you're voting on? And she listed about 10 different things, and of course the economy and uh
Yeah.
like utility prices were my
Utility
two
prices.
biggest.
Right.
Those were my two biggest. There was education was in there. Immigrants, that's not my problem. Let's not go there. She talked about who do you like, given, would you be likely to vote for him, unlikely. She mentioned Tiffany Stoner. She mentioned Becky Cash. She
Yeah.
mentioned Diego Marcel, whatever his name is, and then
Hmm.
uh, Micah Beckwith. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
never.
Never, never. Oh, I
Never.
said no, not ever.
No, never.
And no, and I said, like Becky Cash, I said I'm not likely to vote for her. Granted, um, I gave her one better than not likely, but like mostly not likely, because I said she did vote against the redistricting last year, so I will give her that. But the rest of her record is crap.
No.
So
Right.
you know,
No,
sorry, I'm toasted.
I've been stuck on Red Hat guy and the whole burn comment. Have you seen it yet? Did you?
It's been a minute because I've only seen the little snippet and I haven't
I
watched the
watched.
whole.
I found another one that was part of a clip that I had not seen. So that was
See, of
good.
course,
Like, because they always just show you this much. And so I've looked for what's here and what's here. But I'm just
yeah.
caught on his whole end insult. Well, your hat is should have said Trump is right and you're wrong on everything, however he put it. And the guy's just hilarious and tells him he's
Right, right, right.
adorable. It's funny. You froze. I'll be back. I've got to go
Yeah.
find Grace. I don't know where she is. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Okay. Okay. You go find Grace.
You can talk
Yes.
to him.
Hi, Tiff. Yes. Oh, there's Mr. Perfect. Oh, guys, that's Mr. Perfect. That's Outlaw right there. And yes, yeah, Tiff, that's my best friend, Michelle. She is going to find one of her other dogs at the moment because there's 5 to keep track of. So
All right.
yeah.
I found her,
Yeah. Okay, good.
but I can't get situated.
In the meantime,
Let me see
Purple
the
Shira just is loving Mr. Perfect.
well, because he is great. He's the
He
most
is perfect.
amazing thing. Come on, Grace. You want people to love you too? Come on. You say
Oh,
hi?
come on, Gracie Poo.
Come on,
Come
girl.
on, Grace.
Come on, girl.
And Miss Tiff, just so you know, it's a 1L shell.
Hello.
Say hi. Purple
No,
Shira,
Grace.
that's Tiffany. We know that. And yes, you have been talked about, so people know
I have
of
been
you
talked about
by me.
in
You
a good
know,
way.
my yeah, yes, always in a good way. It's never in a bad
course.
way.
No,
It's
Grace
always
Ann.
in a good way.
Trying to get situated. You know I don't do this, so there.
Yeah, no, get
This is
comfy.
better.
Hey, Susie, come in, pull a chair out. Oh,
Come on, Grace
Susie,
Ann. Come on.
I don't know
Come on,
what's
sweet baby. I know. I don't know what you're hearing, but come on. Come here. Mike thinks she ran into the deck with her head, that was not a dog fight injury. Mom.
Oh, Susie, honey, I am so sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not getting pain meds sucks.
Yes.
Hopefully you can just sleep through. I mean, that's the best I could say.
Yeah, baby. Come on.
Oh, honey, I don't think they want you to die. I just think there's a lot of unbelievable incompetence going on right now. And you're just caught in the shuffle like everybody else is, unfortunately.
Come on.
Hi, Janelle.
Come on.
Yes, Michelle is puppy laden. You think I've only got 2.
Five.
Michelle's 5 in. She's got quite a bit.
Come on, sweet baby.
I'm sure the anxiety is pretty bad, Susie. Just relax. I mean, I know it's hard not to take all this shit personal when you're going through it because it is personal to you, but to them it's not. To unfortunately, I just feel like our system is just you're a number. You know, unless you're in some little old-timey country place with some doctor that's been friends with the family for years, I think you're just a number, unfortunately. And I'm sorry, honey. I hope you can get some kind of relief somewhere.
Okay, you go in there.
Oh, that's a Gracie girl.
You see her awful head right there?
Oh no.
I know. We think she bumped into
Baby.
the deck. That's what it is.
Okay, girl, she's taking after you and me.
I know. Here, look over here. Here. You going to talk to Jen?
Sympathy headbangs.
Right. Okay, you're going to have to scoot because Mama doesn't fit. Can you scoot? Grace is ready. She's like, I want my turn. All right, you got to move. I let you come up.
She's like, I want my turn.
She is an American bully.
Oh yeah, they've all been DNA tested.
Yeah.
My friend Michelle here is one of the best experts you will ever find in genealogy and ancestry. Thanks. And that's including pups. She's just as determined to find pups as anything else. Hey Shanzi, what's up, girl?
Hey baby. Hey beautiful.
Well, Susie, I think you need to make a complaint about your doctor because it's obviously she's not very compassionate to leave you hanging like this twice now. So Purple Shira says she's sending her
I see that.
you her
Yeah,
DNA.
it's like I'm trying to like pretend, like read, like, oh yeah, I should
Yeah.
read and see what people are saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna have like thousands of people in the chat. I'm
No.
gonna be lucky to get a dozen people up in here, so that's fine.
That's right.
That's quite all right. I've got a whole eight people in here. That's awesome. Let's see.
Grace, can you scoot over, please?
Oh,
She's like, no, absolutely not. Thanks. You've got to scoot. I'm like on the very, very edge. I have a whole inch of space. All right, I'll go to the other side. How about that?
Yeah, good luck with that.
I mean-
Good luck, because you've got Mr. Perfect taking the whole rest of the other side. Hi, Christina. Good to see you, honey. Come on in, relax. We're just chatting. Michelle's trying to find a spot on the bed and wrestling with the dogs out of the way. So.
Yeah, she's laying down all comfortable in my spot. So whatever.
Yeah, of course she is. Of course she is.
Whatever.
Well, I got lucky. Wayne passed out on the floor on a bunch of blankets, so my lap is free at the moment.
Mine is
Granted, the snorer is here.
I love her.
Completely. She's done. Yeah. She went to the vet today. She's got to go. We're going to have to take her back next week, I think it is, or the week after.
Why?
That the pressure in that eye, the one that it's not good. It's reduced some, but if they can't keep that pressure from going down, I mean, she's already blind in that eye, but they don't want that pressure to keep.
Is her eye big?
A little bit. There is a possibility she could lose the eye, so we just have to keep putting these drops in, and hopefully the pressure will recede some. And
Right.
part of the problem is when they took that knot out that was above her eye, she can't really close that eye very well now. So it's like a horrible facelift on one side.
Poor baby. Poor
Even though
baby.
she's got wrinkles and stuff, but it's just not quite enough. So
Aw, poor baby.
she's a little hot mess, this little thing. I mean, bless her heart.
I get it.
Yeah, she is conked out. She's done for the day. Especially after a trip to the vet. She's done. I know we're doing our best to let me tell you, Jeff, Purple Shira, we've put in some money to these dogs. Michelle has put in way more than I've ever done, and I've put in a lot of money into these two.
Oh yeah.
That's just what you do when you have pets. I mean, you go into it knowing that they're going to be like a child that you can't insure. Really, I mean,
Sort of. Yeah.
you know, I mean, and whatever medical stuff for pets now is just as expensive as medical stuff for humans, if not more so.
It's ridiculous.
Because technically it's not needed. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like it's
Well,
a luxury to have a pet.
They now want you to buy pet insurance. So if you didn't
Right.
do that, well, that's your fault, and you can pay $1 million.
Right.
That's like what they said to me about Gypsy. They said, "Well, didn't
Right.
you get pet insurance on her?" And I went, "No."
Right.
Like,
Right.
no, we got her out of a dumpster. We weren't really thinking insurance was necessary.
Right.
No. When I only have one, when I'm 15 years from now, when I'm starting all over and I only have one, I then will.
Sure.
I know. I'm going to do it this time, Jen. I am. As long as and I'm not going to go look for one. I'm just going to wait for it to wander into my yard.
There's
That's what happens.
usually a line.
I
was
know.
going to say, there's usually a line.
There is. I mean, think about it. We went and looked for Outlaw. We went and looked for Raiden. And then all of a sudden, Grace showed up. And then all of a sudden, Gypsy showed up. And then just how it works
keep
for
coming
me.
through.
Just how it works.
That's More Perfect Union. Purple Shiva says More Perfect Union had a great bit on the vet scam industry. I bet. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can imagine. They know pets are a luxury. They know they can charge outrageous amounts of money over what it's actually worth, because it's either that or you lose your pet. And I mean, they've got no. Come on, I lost faith that anybody in this country has a conscience or a soul or empathy anymore. So it's all about the greed and the grift. That's where we are. Look at this fucking trip to China. Look at this trip to China that our president, it was an absolute joke. It was nothing but rich guys paying each other off, playing Monopoly with each other. Like, it's just with real money. Money we'll never see in our lifetimes, but it's our money, mind you, most of what they're playing with. It's the most ridiculous thing. Yeah, one of the things that I caught today that I like that was pointed out was, Trump 400 times kept saying, yeah, me and she are friends. We're great friends.
Yeah, but he's
a great leader. Never said that once about Trump. Nope. Once. Nope. But MAGA, you're doing great. I keep putting my stickers on the gas pumps. I can't help myself. I think they're getting taken off, but that's okay. They're there. Somebody's going to see it at least once. Maybe somebody it pisses off, but that's okay.
Right. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sorry you're in so much pain, dear. That
sucks.
I'm hoping you can get yourself somebody more competent that can help you out, and get you some relief that you deserve, dear. I'm sorry you're going through all that. Get yourself some rest. That's all I can say. Just tune it out, and hopefully your body can shut it off and shut it down for a while. I know it's hard to sleep when you're in pain too, but good luck, my dear. I hope you feel better. I do hope you feel better, dear. Just rest. People are willing to help you out in the chat there, Susie. I'll take up a pill collection for Susie and send them her way. Anyway, so yeah, Michelle spends a lot of time in MAGA Live chats. She's not over here on the tubes of the verse here. She's over on TikTok a lot of times, sitting and, just listening. And listening a lot, paying a lot of attention to what MAGA's got to say about our whole current situation. How still enamored of the orange pedo in chief that they are. It's sickening, folks.
Ridiculous.
It's sick.
You have small little glimmers, though. Small little glimmers where you go, oh, they're listening. And and it never fails. The next day is just back to, no, they're not.
Not so much.
Not so much. It's never,
yeah, because they will not let go.
No.
Just when you think that you might get but it's like, oh, nope, they got to hold back on again.
Well, when everything was all crazy, like right when the war started, they just all started arguing with each other about stuff that had nothing to do with anything until it wasn't new anymore. And I'm like, oh,
of course. Yeah, we've got such short attention spans now. Because, now even the war in Iran is old news.
Right.
Like, okay, what's next? What's next?
Right.
It's so sad how our short attention spans. No, Michelle's up here with me. She's stuck here in Indiana with me, you know, where
Yeah.
she's a lifelong Hoosier. I am
Yes.
not.
Born,
I'm a
raised, and have lived in the same 10-mile radius my whole life.
yeah, she's definitely a Hoosier. I'm an adopted Hoosier. I'm a Floridian exile. That, that has been a Hoosier for most of my life, and I would never claim to be a Floridian other than the fact I was born there. Just I can't change that on my birth certificate, or I would. Yeah, Michelle with one L.
Yes.
You got it. uh, it's just such a funny thing. It's cute. I love that. But see, I've known Michelle since high school, freshman year of high school. So we were 14 when we met.
We weren't friends, though.
No, we were not. We were not friends in high
We
school.
were not allowed to be friends.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah. If y'all had any idea of the drama, but it was high school drama, so it is what it is. But though we do have a picture of us from high school.
We do.
Let me see. I think it freezes me, but let me do this. And then let me do.
Jen's like, ooh, I'm going to find it.
I'm going to find it.
The one with us against the wall.
Yes.
And our flannels.
Yeah. Yes.
When everybody else was still using hairspray and we weren't.
And we weren't.
Right.
That's exactly right. Get onto Facebook.
No, Aquanet.
Oh my God.
Isn't it? And we quit. I remember that.
We did. We gave up on Aquanet pretty quickly.
Yep.
And granted, mine was because my hair was so fucking thin, it just didn't even matter. It wasn't.
Mine, it didn't matter either. I didn't know I had curly hair then. So here I was blow drying it straight every day. I should have not.
Just went with the curl. Oh, let's see. I gotta go to albums. I gotta go into.
I never had a perm until I was out of high school. And it was terrible. Because it was way too curly.
They tried to give me a perm in middle school.
I didn't know I had curly hair, but I didn't. I had no idea. I know I have it now. I mean, it's not super curly. It's, I don't know what you call this. It's like wavy, sometimes curlier than others, but yeah. Yeah, I only did a perm one time, and I said, I don't need to do that again.
I had a perm out of high school, or before high school, middle school.
Yeah.
Well, like freshman, maybe it was beginning of freshman year, but I had when I was living with Dad in middle school, all he let me use was Aquanet. So when they went to go give me a perm, the lady did this, and she goes and showed the buildup on my hair, and told my mom, I can't guarantee this perm. And it never really stuck. It just fell right the fuck out. So it was okay, yeah, we'll just forget that. That's never again. Never again. We're not going to go through that again. So let's see, which album is that in?
I feel like that light is blinding me. Let me see. I changed my light. It's not so bright. That would be better. Is that better? Nice.
That's the one.
That's a little better.
There we go.
Oh, rat tails. Yes.
There we go, folks.
Oh my gosh. Yep. That was high school.
There we go, guys. That's how long I've known Michelle, even though that was what, senior year?
That was our senior year. Yeah.
That was our senior year, folks.
That's when we got
There's Michelle and
suspended
I.
together. And
Yeah. That was that was
Yeah.
us up to no good. That's for sure. Us up to no good was that picture.
yeah, definitely.
Being brats, being juvenile delinquents.
Hey, who isn't at that age? Well,
I mean, I'm just saying, you know,
yes, our senior year was early 90s.
yeah. We
Yeah.
were class of 93 grads.
Yeah.
We're right there. That was outside of journalism class.
Yes. Or was it yearbook?
Oh, yearbook.
I know. I just needed an English credit. That's why I took it, whatever it was.
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was because
I don't
we
think
didn't pay enough attention. No, maybe it was yearbook. It's the only reason we had any pictures in the yearbook that year.
That yearbook was great because our people were in it because you and I were in there.
Yeah.
It was a great
our group, we were not the kind you highlighted in the yearbook, but we managed to sneak a few of us in there, even though we weren't jocks or preppy kids or
right.
studious or any of that. Any of that. We weren't none of those things.
No. I mean, no.
Yeah. We had fun though. What the hell?
We did.
The ones I can remember were fun.
I mean, yeah.
You know.
My birthday's in August too. So.
Mine is in fucking 4 weeks, show.
I'm not even mad about it anymore.
I'm not. I mean, I don't even like. It just kind of dawned on me today, like, oh, we're that far into May already. Like,
I know. I was talking to Kylie today, and I said, "Oh my gosh," because I was comparing. You know, when we lost Mom to me, I said I only got like 8 more years, and she looked at me real fast. I said, "Yeah, I'm 8 years younger than Grandma was." And she goes, "Oh my gosh, Mom." I said, "Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm not going anywhere."
Oh, they do go faster and faster. Look at that. Roxanne's on August 12th, baby.
Me too.
Look at that. Y'all share a birthday.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Awesome. Right on, Roxanne.
Yay.
That is so cool. You got to realize we've got like a 30-second delay or something like that, 20-second delay between what you and I talk about and what they hear on chat.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it takes a second for that to catch up. But that's so cool. I love that.
Yeah, she got it right with one L. That's so rare. We can
right?
We can be I have a mother-in-law who still spells it with 2 L's. So, you know, and I've been with my husband since I was 15. Yeah. So
not married since 15.
Married
15, but with him since 15.
With him since 15. We got married when
she was 15.
Yeah.
So, 30 years now.
Yeah, forever.
Mm-hmm.
Forever and ever.
Still can't spell her name right. Isn't that lovely? And all it is taking away an L. It's not like your name is complicated. It's not.
Well, and her real name is Sandra, but she likes to go by Cindy. But I'll randomly call her Sandy or something else just to make her mad. I'll go, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Hey. Michelle. You know, I have this problem, Purple Shira, because we are friends with a Diana. And on the show, we've got Diane, which, let me tell you, it is hard for me to not say Diana, because Diana has been our friend since high school.
Right,
And
right.
I know a Diana. So for me to stop it at Diane, stop. It takes a lot for my brain to catch up to know stop at Diane, and that's it. So I have apologized to her in advance for any time I call her Diana, because it's just not my brain's natural reaction, you know. Yeah, there's just too many. Luckily, I don't care. If you call me Jen, call me Jenny. You don't have to call me Jenny Faye. That's just part of the YouTube moniker, but and Jenny Faye is just a nickname because of my little brother. So it's and then you definitely don't have to call me Jenny Faye Muppet. I told people when I was looking for, trying to pick out a YouTube name, I went for Jenny Faye. Well, of course that's taken. Like, okay, of course there's a Jenny Faye out there. I didn't want to put numbers at the back of it because that's just, I don't want to remember a number combination at the back of my name. And okay, I like Muppets. Let's see. And that worked. So, okay, Jenny Faye Muppet. That's great. Never knowing I'd actually go live and have to like put it somewhere, so. And Jenny Faye, I mean, I like that as a nickname, and I have Matt to thank for that. So,
Funny how that works.
Well, when I was in trouble as a kid, and Mom would Jennifer Faye. Well, Matt would go to Mimic, but he was young and he didn't get the phonetics down quite yet. So it was Jenny Faye. So now that's just the nickname is Jenny Faye, because it's like whatever. It's cute. I like it. So, and I like Faye as a middle name. Christina, how are you, dear? Good to see you. Real feelings are going to come out. Well, I mean, Faye is really my middle name. I'm glad I didn't end up with Anne or Lynn or Lee. Yeah. I mean, that's everybody. It seems like
you're not a Jennifer Lynn, because I think there's a million of those.
Yeah, quite a few. Yeah. Yeah, I like Jenny Faye. I'm glad, and Jennifer Faye flows nice without being too crazy, and is still unique enough that it's not Jennifer Lynn or Jennifer Ann. Ann wound up being so many people's middle name. Like Lynn and Ann is all over the place. My mom's middle name was Lee. So like
my middle name was Lee, but for a grandmother. And Kylie's middle name is Ann, but because I was a Anna Green Gables geek, and so Ann with an E.
Right.
I wondered why she gave me trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it a little more delicate. I like the E on the end of
I think
Ann.
it needs the E. It completes it. Yeah.
Yeah. I have to agree. Just Ann. It's almost like and. Like you're barely a name at that point. It's
right. Bree is another common one.
Oh, good night, Christina. Thank you for coming by. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. We'll see you next time. We'll see you around tomorrow at the show, I'm sure. Get some rest. It's been a long week. God, this has been a long week. So I was at where I was at today, right?
Me?
North Carmel.
Yeah.
Okay. And I go in to clean her master, and she's very kept up and neat usually. I mean, really, there's never anything out of place. She's got quite a few things on her bathroom counter, but they're all lined up real pretty. So, of course, I got to move everything in back. Well, there was a little satchel on her counter today, a little velvet sack.
Oh.
She's home, mind you, when I clean. She's down in her office working.
Uh-huh.
But I'm like, okay. And sure as shit, it wasn't like cinched real close. So I could absolutely tell what was in this little nicely
Uh-huh.
cinched velvet sack. Take it and move it over to the edge of the tub so I can get the counter cleaned, put it back, do my whole thing. And I know this woman, she's a nice lady. She's a lefty lady, but
Yeah.
she's very kind of proper. She is a doctor after all. Like her house is very buttoned up and taken care of. And like, I can only imagine as I'm mopping up, she goes upstairs for a few minutes. And I'm telling you, if I could have moved faster today, I would have, but my knees were just not having it. And as she goes upstairs, all I'm thinking is, I can only imagine her mortification when she went to her bathroom and realizes that's out on the counter.
Right.
Because you know she didn't mean to leave it out. I know she didn't mean to leave it out. But like, what am I going to do? I don't know where she keeps it. I wouldn't have the foggiest idea where to put it away. That's just not my place.
That's not your job.
It's not my job. It was barely my job to move it out of the way to clean. So like,
I was told today by where I was that they left something there so I could have the gratification, the feel good that I got to clean it. Yeah. You know where I was. Crazy lady.
Oh, whoa. So
she's
you
MAGA. Yeah. In her bathroom.
Yeah.
She has marble counters. And there was this line. Looked like makeup, but I've been using alcohol cleaner to get that off every time. No problem. Well, this wouldn't come off. So I go downstairs and I ask her, I'm like, so there's this crap on your counter. Do you know what it is? And she goes, I don't know. I said, oh. She goes, but I'm sure your spray will get it off. And I went, nope, tried it twice. It's still there. And she's like, oh no, what do I do now? They're marble. Well, I ended up saying, well, I've got ceramic stovetop cleaner and that's what I'm going to take. And she goes, oh, well, will that hurt my marble? I was like, well, we can try it or I can leave the red line. And I took like microscopic, minuscule amount and just gently round and it came right up. But then she told me, yeah, I thought about getting it off, but it was a struggle. So I just thought, my house isn't that bad and you just needed that gratification. And then she just smiled at me. Girl.
What a cunt.
I was just like,
what a cunt. Because I need the gratification of getting out a stain. Because my life is so empty unless I get to get the stain out of your fucking counter. Don't you know?
I know. It compared right there with, I'm so tired from reading by the pool.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
I just, whatever. I was like, whatever. I just smiled at her and I said, yeah, makes my day.
Purple She-Ra says magic erase that shit.
Right? But I think it was lipstick or something, but it was in a perfect
probably
line. And it wasn't coming up with anything. So, but ceramic stove
and marble's so fickle, guys. I mean,
it's terrible.
Marble,
never use it in a bathroom
horrible.
ever. It's the worst choice. And if you have it, I'm sorry, it will be ruined before you tear it out.
Yep.
You can't clean it.
100%. You can't clean it. You can't use anything that you actually need to clean a bathroom with on it.
Nope.
So
I have a client who put in brand new solid surface, but you can't spray anything on it. I ruined it day one, and then I went, wait a minute, and she goes, oh, but then I fixed it. Like, there's a way to polish it back out. And I wasn't even using like something harsh. I mean, it was just Lysol. Diluted, and it left everywhere I sprayed.
See, and that's the problem. Then most people aren't good enough to like dry their counters off when they have stuff that's so fickle like that. You have to understand, if you can't use chemicals on it, you're only only way to keep it nice is to keep it up every day. Dry it
Every day.
off, wipe
Wipe
it down
off. Yep.
every day, every use.
Right.
Not just every day, every use. Don't
Exactly.
leave puddles of water sitting around because there's going to be no way to correct that without ruining it. Every single day. Yes, Purple Shira. It sucks. I mean, it's when you've got things like these solid surfaces or marble, and you got to understand, here in Indiana, we have really hard water. The lime scale and calcium.
Think about it this way too. Just like you got glass shower doors and people get these brand new showers and go, what do I do to make it stay nice? You got to squeegee those doors. I had a client look at me and go, every time? And I went, well, if you want it to stay nice, yeah. That's how it works. Like, if you don't want a squeegee, well, that's fine.
They can get destroyed and have water spots and look shitty. That's how that happens. I mean,
it is. You can't.
It's one or the other. You can't do both. You know, you can't be lazy and have it stay nice. You've got to do one or the other. So
I have heard magic erasers get this stuff off the glass doors, but I've never tried it. Have you?
No.
I've tried it on stone though and messed up the stone. Oh, I remember when I did that at a house. That was fun.
See,
he told me to do it though. So
well, the only reason I don't is because I mean, granted, y'all, I don't buy them. They're an expense. They just they fall apart.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things. Like if I can't do it with my cleaning supplies,
plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, magic erasers, I do not buy them either. I think they're not safe for everything. People think they are. And I don't have the time to ruin a bunch of crap. So I just don't use them. Yeah. If it was my house, I might. But I don't, since I don't buy them for work, I don't have them here either.
Hey, Jen. Good to see you. We found out that Michelle here and Roxanne share a birthday. How cool is that? Yeah. Got birthday twinsies. I did have one birthday twin we went to school with. Who was that? What the hell was her name? I cannot remember for the life of me.
So you're going to go with me because I just don't stay still well.
I get it.
Ever.
Well, that was part of it too. I had to get like Wayne out again and get the laundry switched to the dryer, so at least there's clothes to hang up when I'm done.
Well, I screwed up and I took dinner to Margie today. And
Dixon scrubbing bubbles. Oh my God, Roxanne, you just said the evil word, scrubbing bubbles. Ah!
It's not the worst though. Lysol's worse.
Lysol's worst. You're right. Mm-hmm. Lysol is absolutely useless bathroom cleaner. Worthless.
It just makes
scrubbing bubbles is a little better, but not my favorite. But yes, the glass wall shower. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. Oof. I've got one of those. It's a surround with an extra partition wall. Hate it. Well, Roxanne, it's not bad. It's just not my favorite cleaner. I don't think it's very effective. Michelle and I both clean houses, if you haven't caught on to that by now. Michelle's been doing it way longer than I have at this point. What, 30 years?
I've been doing this since I was 22 and I am 50, almost 51.
So almost 30 years, close.
Yeah. I started this because I had a crappy babysitter. So, well.
Soft scrub works great. Soft scrub's a good one to use. Barkeeper's Friend works great.
Barkeeper's Friend is amazing. Sometimes it stinks, but it's a good product.
So one of my favorite products, our favorite products for, especially up here, again, we've got such hard water up here. It's called Scrub Free. Now it's hard to find. It's not the easiest cleaner on the planet to find. Here, I'll show you even what a bottle looks like.
But it's cheap and it works very well. Which it's really strong odor. Like it gags you.
This will choke you out if you're not paying attention. This will choke you out. But scrub free. I know you can get it usually at Walmart. Sorry. We can get it at Menards here in the Midwest. Used to be able to get it at Big Lots, even though they've closed all of those that I know of. So don't know how to do that. But this is one of the best things we've ever found to get through hard water stains with a little elbow grease. And but it is pretty potent. You want to use it in a ventilated area because it will choke you the fuck out. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of harsh stuff out there. And I mean, granted, I use a combination of that and Clorox cleanup. That's bathrooms. That's what, and spray away glass cleaner can't be beat.
And stainless steel.
Okay. And stainless steel, the oil-based. Spray away stainless steel cleaner. Best thing you could ever find for stainless.
I like it better than all the others.
Mm-hmm. By far. That Wyman's crap. Garbage.
I wouldn't say spray away granite cleaners any better though.
Which one?
The spray away, because they have the granite cleaner too, but I don't think it's great either.
No. And here's my thing for granite. Like if we're talking kitchens, folks, use Dawn. Your dish soap works just as good on all your granite. If you've got to scrub it down and you've got greasy counters from cooking and stuff, your dish soap is the best thing you can use because it's not going to hurt your counters. Wipe it off, dry it off, and then use a very quick spritz of glass cleaner. What you've got is fine. Don't let it sit because that's not good. If you give it a quick spritz and you wipe quickly, it's not going to hurt your counter.
I make a mix of rubbing alcohol and water too.
Yeah,
that works great. I started doing that during pandemic because I was having a hard time finding glass cleaner at one point, and I forget what else. So I said, rubbing alcohol and water works great.
Yeah, and you know, Purple Shira, Simple Green, and things like the organic cleaners are great for every day.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, we don't do everyday cleaning. All of our clients are usually bi-weekly for the most part, which means we got to go in there after 2 weeks of people neglecting the fuck out of their house and in a short amount of time have to make it sparkle. So, and unfortunately, these natural cleaners just don't cut it when you're trying to get through shower grime and kids, you know, girls' makeup and hairspray and shit like that. It's just not going to cut it. A week's worth of cooking on underneath grates on a, you know, gas stove. Unfortunately, these natural cleaners, I wish did better jobs, but they just don't. They just can't get in there.
They work fine on those people that are already clean. Really.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they're people that are already tidy and they do maintain really well, I can use them. But
yeah,
if they're normal, average people who have busy lives that have hired me because they don't want to do that or they don't have the time, no, they're not.
Yeah. No.
But they're great for those that maintain.
Yeah. I still think, though, in a bathroom, I feel like I want something that I know is killing germs. And I don't feel like any of, you know, I don't feel like any of those natural cleaners are really like gonna kill like boy germs, piss around toilets and things like that. You know, sorry.
Don't feel bad. I have one client, she goes, "How do you get the smell out of the bathroom?" And I went, "What do you mean?" And she goes, "Boys." And I just started laughing.
raisin fan. That's all I can
Please. Yeah, she was funny.
You give them their own bathroom and just let
Right.
them go. Send them on their own.
So I was like, what do you mean your bathroom doesn't count? What are you talking about? Boys.
Sorry, Jen, I forgot. Boy, yeah, I'm sorry, but you got the boy cooties, okay? Just in own it, okay, man. You have boy cooties, and
Are we talking
guilt
about
by association.
shameless?
The worst. Oh God, move outs are horrible. Don't do that shit anymore. I'm too old for that.
I can't do them anymore. I told you I was offered to do butler houses again. And I said, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
And
No, no,
said,
no, no,
I
no.
can't. No, I'm not cleaning
No,
up
no,
after
no.
college kids anymore. It's hard. It's hard work.
Folks, for summers, we did that together. She did it for more than I did, but there was a few summers. We were cleaning student rental housing for Butler University in the summer. Odds are without power, which means no air.
No running water.
Which means, and if we had running water, odds are wasn't hot water because, again, no power, so no hot water heater.
Mm-hmm.
So we would go to properties that did have running water. If we didn't, have to bucket water to the house we were in to clean in the heat. And let me tell you, it didn't matter whether it was a boy house or a girl house. A house occupied by 6 to 8 college kids for 10 months?
Never good. Tell them the best find at the bar in the basement.
The basement bar. Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
Basement bar.
Can't ever forget the basement bar.
Huh?
You know, a lot of these houses did have semi finished basements, and most of the times the kids had it set up with a bar. One in particular, underneath the bar, we happened to find, I mean, I don't even know.
You would expect it.
You wouldn't expect in a basement in Indiana for there to be a mini shark in a bag of water just underneath a bar. Tied up. He must have been, guys, a couple feet. I mean,
yeah, maybe.
He was a baby, but he was a couple of feet.
But he was a little baby. Yeah, he was a big baby.
I mean, it was like an old newspaper type of bag, like a long, and yeah, he was dead. Don't know how long he'd been there. Don't know why he was there. Have no idea how you would get a shark in a bag in a basement in Indiana.
I bet they.
Yeah, we said poor shark, and then went to the property manager and we're like,
what do we do with this?
What do we do? I guess we just throw it away, but what the actual fuck? I mean, I don't know if this shark was a catch from spring break. I have no idea.
I would assume that it had something to do. Somebody was majoring in biology and maybe they were doing some sort of something and they stole it. That's what I'm pretty sure happened. But I don't know. I never would have had a shark at a bar.
Yeah.
The fluid it was preserved. I mean,
you see, I don't know. Again, and if the shark wasn't in in an aquarium of any kind, guys,
it was not a live shark.
No, it was dead in a plastic bag, but there was water in this bag.
I think it was a science thing.
The mystery. No, the velvet bag from the client's house was not blow. No. That was her date for the evening. That didn't take batteries, I don't think.
No.
But I don't know. I didn't look close.
Okay, well.
I didn't take it out of the bag. It's in its own little home.
There you go.
Yeah, it might have been a rabbit. There you go, Roxanne. That's closer. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what, I didn't look harsh. I just was like, oh, that's what that is. Okay, let's put that to the
Let's put
side
that
so I
over
can
there.
sing. I'm just grateful it was in a bag.
Right.
Like the shark, I was grateful it was in a
It was
bag.
in a bag.
You know, there's certain things that probably just no, it wasn't her hand. Oh, I know the glass ones are nice. Yeah, I was pretty grateful for that bag. That's all I can say, because I felt bad for her, because I just know what mortification she was going to feel, how mortified she was going to feel when she got upstairs to realize that was on her counter. And then when she got back down, before I left, I could not get out of there fast enough. I never even finished that up. So I couldn't get out of there fast enough, right? And I'm still mopping. And then next thing I know, she's downstairs and she's got one of her cats in her arms, and she's like playing and talking to the cat. And then she starts talking to me about the cat, and it was very nervous conversation about the cat. And I'm just thinking, all I want to do is mop and get the fuck out of here. I'm done. I want to go home. Like, leave me alone. Quit talking to me. You're a nice lady. I'm ready to go home. I don't care about the cat anymore.
It's awkward for me. Let's just go home.
Let's just
today didn't happen. We'll see.
Right, 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now, it'll be all in the past. Yes.
Yeah, because think about it. Cleaning houses. There's a lot. Yeah,
we see it all.
In 2 weeks, we're just gonna pretend this never happened.
Yes, and yes, Roxanne, it got put right nice back on the counter where it was. I placed it right where it was, on a nice clean counter, clean and dry. Yeah, the conversation about the cat.
Well,
yeah, no. Funny, because we're talking about her cat he's on steroids, the one cat right now. So like he's eating like toys. He's something right now.
Yeah.
So her pussy's pretty ravenous, I guess, if you could say.
That's funny.
So I'm just gonna let that go. I feel bad that I had to encounter that today. And
feel bad? I don't know.
I feel bad for her that she's gonna, I know her face had to have turned beet red up there in her bathroom when
the minute she walked in, yeah, she probably went, oh shit.
Holy shit, that's out today. Fuck.
I forgot she was coming. Well,
of all the things.
I had something similar happen, but it was a toss under the bed. Well, then I saw what I thought it was a shoestring. So I just went to grab it, and then I went, oh my God. I threw it.
I take it was a plug-in version. That's different.
No, it had like a string on it. I have no idea why. And they threw it under the bed, and I thought it was a shoestring, and it was attached, and I threw it back.
Guys, that's not even the worst of some of this shit we've seen. Let me tell you.
No. We've cleaned up half our college kids. There's way worse.
Yeah. Tell them about Brian.
Well, about how we would be the toilet paper and it never changed.
Yeah, 2 weeks later, the toilet paper would still be in a V.
Toilet paper.
And his sheets showed that.
Yes. Yeah.
Brown and all.
It was gross.
Yeah, we'd have to make the bed. Luckily, we never had to really strip the bed. But yikes.
Comfortable place.
3 seashells. I haven't seen that movie in so long, Purple Shira, but I know what that refers to. Oh yeah, boys are gross, folks. Boys are gross.
Hey, girls are gross too.
Girls are gross too. Yeah, I won't go there. What the tampon pile in the corner?
Tampon piles by the bed in the corner, or they end up stacking in the showers, and girls are gross too.
Mm,
Girls are gross too.
yeah, yeah. Girls are nasty.
They are.
Girls are nasty. And I mean, I would take on the bathrooms because with no hot water, I still felt like bleach would still work. So I would take on the bathrooms, and whether it be a boy bathroom or a girl bathroom, they were both gross. It's just where the grossness was. Like boys, of course, toilets. Why y'all can't? The hole is this big, folks. Someone explain to me how we can't.
Here.
Yeah, why we can't make the hole here and we have to piss under the clips is beyond me. Whatever. I don't understand. Yeah. And boys, granted, like I've got brothers who are hairy. Sorry, guys, but you're Italian. And the hair all over the bathroom from boys can be kind of gross too because they shed and it's just the whiskers and all the things.
But you got to think, then you got the girls with the big long hair that they stick on the shower walls.
Not to mention the makeup all over.
Yeah. I mean, neither is a win. Neither.
No. And the hairspray coating on everything is just everything sticks and sticky, and it's hard to get that crap off of everything. And yeah. So and then girls tend to dye their hair, of course. So there's always some kind of dye stain somewhere. And the showers are always gross for girls because of the shaving shit and the 4,000 products that girls decide to use in the shower. And guys, it's just whiskers and piss everywhere. So,
Yes. Whiskers and piss. Exactly.
Yeah, and see, Michelle can't do drain woogies. That's her biggest pet peeve is the shower drain air woogie.
I can do anything else, anything, but please do not ask me to clean out a drain. No. You get it, and you start pulling, and it's like, and then it kind of sticks, and then you see it slimy. Why is it slimy?
It's all the soap and
it is not
whatever.
We can pretend it's soap. That is not what I'm just. I can't do it. I can't do
it. And that's why you took the kitchens. I'm saying.
But I've gotten, now that, I'm back on my own. I let you go your way. I got to do it. And
I know.
You've been on the phone. I can't. It's hard. Like,
yeah. Jen, it's one of those two things, and we'd rather not think about what those two things it could be. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like, of course, there's always, the girl houses for that were definitely, the Wookiees were just
terrible.
Unreal. They could go for miles. And all of a sudden you've actually got a flowing drain. Imagine that. Like,
Oh, kids are gross. Kids don't know how to maintain stuff,
No. And I mean, Butler is a college for
college kids. They're just
college. Yeah. And that's more of a private university. So there's usually well-to-do kids at Butler, which means they grew up in a house that probably had one of me or her there to take care of shit. So they definitely didn't get taught how to clean up after themselves.
No, so they don't know.
I can't imagine being a teenager having a cleaning lady. I mean, really.
I mean, I can't imagine being my age and having one. So.
Right.
I mean, it must be nice.
Yeah, it must be nice to,
I think to come home and
know,
it's all done. I think that's
your
kind of
bathroom's all cleaned up for you. Like today, I mean, the one girl I'm cleaning for, the lady with the toy, her daughter, has her own bathroom, and she's
Mhm.
probably 16, and here I come in, and granted, she's not thank God, she's not doing the makeup thing. It's really
Mhm.
just her hair, but
Yeah.
she's got long dark hair, and it's over. Yeah. So that's my biggest challenge. You would hate her drain. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you would. You would hate both drains at that house.
I'd just be like, no,
Mm-mm.
you have to call a plumber.
Yeah, that's. I'm not the punctual plumber. No,
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 I'm just here
sorry,
to
not Ben
clean.
Franklin. I'm not here. I'm not him.
No, I
All
only
right.
have a
Well, good
couple
night,
houses where I
Susie.
have to do it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't have too many that it's a big issue, but
Mm-mm.
the one today is one. The one today is one that has that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't work again till Wednesday, so that's good.
That'd be nice. Nice stretch off.
Yeah, it's a nice little stretch. 4 days.
Next
I'll
week
take it.
is court stuff for me.
Oh, well, good. What day?
It,
Monday,
the 21st. So I think it's Wednesday.
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 Okay.
They asked for a continuance. They got 2 hours. We saw they asked.
That's
I know.
funny.
They said, well, okay, you can't make it at 9, but you'll have to be here by noon. So 3 hours. Sorry. Because noon.
Well, see, I see that, Roxanne. Here's the thing about cleaning before the cleaning ladies come. Okay. And you know what? Your mom was smart to have you do that. I mean, really. Because what she's paying for is the things that, okay, would you rather your cleaning lady who's being paid to be there
But did she really make
your
you clean or pick up?
right? That's the difference. Were you picking up or were you cleaning? Because picking up is different, and picking up really helps. If you're picking up, making sure there's clothes not on the floor, even making your bed, those are things you'd rather not pay a cleaning lady to do. You'd rather pay the cleaning lady to scrub your bathroom, wipe your baseboards, do all your dusting, all your vacuuming. And if there's shit all over the floor, that's less time that she's got to do all those things. If I've got to do pickup first,
Well,
there's
who knows what
20
Molly Maid's what their rules are too, or what they were. Like they may say if there's stuff on the floor, we're not vacuuming.
True enough.
You
True
never know.
enough. Yeah, we don't clean for companies. I've never cleaned for a
Me
company.
either.
Neither
So I
has
don't know their
Michelle.
rules.
Yeah. Yeah, and see, and Roxanne, cleaning off your bathroom counter, that helps so much. Let me tell you, the difference between 20 minutes of my time, it really, if I've
The
got a
difference-
double vanity
Yeah.
with shit all over it, then I've got to move out, clean, move back, wipe stuff down. That takes for fucking ever. And yet, like, why? Like, I don't, if it was me, I don't care about my bottles being wiped down, but that's something that as a cleaning lady, you kind of have to do. And when there's 30 bottles on a counter, man alive, it takes up so much time. If I can quickly get and clean your bathroom counter off and dry it and make it pretty, again, that's more time later for baseboards, high dusting, all those other little detaily things that you as a homeowner don't want to do. That's what we're there for. But the more time I'm fucking around, again, making a teenager's bed, cleaning up your shoes.
You don't want to come in.
You just don't.
No.
Wonderful advice, Jen. Make sure your dildos are put away.
Put them away. They
Put
don't go on the bathroom
all
counter.
adult toys
Right.
need to get put somewhere that your cleaning lady doesn't have to move them.
Or she won't think there's a shoestring under the bed and pull it out. No.
Right. Exactly right. Exactly right. See, we're doing our best to just keep, our blinders on, folks, but like we're in your business and we know things
We know
about
we
you.
are. Yes, we do.
We know things about you. We're not trying to know things about you. So
It's
if
just
you,
part of it.
yeah, it's just part of it. But the less things like that are out for us to know about, the better we're both going to be honest. Because
Mhm.
I don't want to know. It's none of my
Not even-
business. I don't care what you're doing.
not
I don't
at
give two
all.
shits what you're doing.
Not even.
Just don't do it while I'm there, please. Don't be a creep. And yeah. And try to put your shit away. But seriously, yeah, the less that there is for us to have to move around to clean, the more we can clean.
Yeah.
Wiping cabinets down, things like that take so much
Like
time.
If I got to move a ton of crap off your counter, I'm not wiping down your cabinets. But if your counter, if I can get it done, guess what? I'll also do your cabinets. But if you leave me a mess that I got to organize, I will organize and we will not wipe down cabinets. It's that simple.
Right.
How clean do you want your house to be?
Right.
What do
You're
you?
leaving me a sink full of dishes.
Well, I guess I'll do your dishes, but I'm not going to scrub that burnt on stuff on your stove because I had to do dishes. That took your time. Whether you like it or not, if you got a cleaning lady coming in, she's charging you by the hour that she's there. She's already calculated how much time it should take. So you decide where you want that energy to go.
If you give her extra jobs to do, she's got to take that little bit of time out of other
From
things.
something. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just,
You
it
guys
doesn't
gotta
just
decide.
magically appear. We can't just magically
balls.
move faster. Look, I'm too old to be moving faster, folks. This is good. This is top speed. This is all you get.
I used to be fast. I'm not fast anymore, but
No.
I still can do a good job.
Yep, and I can still
But
be
I'm a lot
efficient.
slower.
So
My foot's been hurting like I feel like I have your foot. It's the ball of my foot hurts. Like, oh no.
no, it was one of. I'm saying no. This was under just a client's bed. Why are we talking about Brian? Nobody's talking about Brian. Stop it. Anyway, Lord have mercy. No, we're just talking about regular cleaning shit. The things that we have come across,
People just don't know what's regular and normal.
Yeah, you just don't. I mean, that what we come across, guys, Michelle and I as cleaners, we will talk about it amongst ourselves.
But you don't
But
talk.
it's not like I'm not going to go talking to your friends and family about what we just saw in your bathroom. I don't know your people. It's not going to matter a hill of beans.
I work for many mothers, daughters, however, family. I do work for a lot of families.
True.
You don't take information from one house to the other. Absolutely not.
No,
that is a
absolutely
no-go.
not.
Even when
No.
you hear that mama saying stuff, like she's like, I've got one. She goes, "Oh, I wish she would just try to have a baby and not work so hard." I know that woman's trying. It's not that she's not, but I can't tell mama that. I just have to, and move on. Nope. Everything stays separate. Yep.
Yeah. I've got a lot of my clients are friends. Mm-hmm. Most of my clients I've gotten through word of mouth. So this one knows that one, knows that one, knows that one, knows that one. My client today knows my client next Tuesday, knows my client on the next Wednesday, knows last Tuesday's client. But the most that ever gets talked about is like pets, as far as that goes. Like, oh yeah, look, I got, Jeff showed me this cat picture yesterday, and this one showed me that picture. Like, that's the extent of talking about anybody in between. You don't share that kind of shit, family shit, house shit, none of that.
No.
So, no.
If I wouldn't want somebody sharing it from me, I'm not going to do it to them.
Exactly right. Exactly right. I mean, that's, folks, we have morals.
You just talked about a velvet bag.
And again, we are in a little bit of I'm keeping the anonymity together. Nobody
Yeah,
knows
nobody
who that
knows who it is. Nobody knows who it is. But still, you know, I mean,
she wouldn't. There's no way she'd trip on my live stream if she fell in a hole. There's no way. Like,
but how funny would it be? How funny
well,
would it be? But it wouldn't matter. Just like my crazy lady, she'd know if she listened to me talking, she'd have to know I was talking about her. But
yeah,
what's the
well,
chance that she's going to fall?
yeah, no. And if so, say la vie. I mean, I'm sorry. Sorry, client from today, whose name I will not say. Sorry if you ever found this, but no, it's not going to happen. So,
My
but
client
yeah,
would just dislike me because our beliefs are so different.
yeah, yeah.
She just believes that we think the same. And
You're better at faking it than I am. So,
yes, you got to remember the woman who raised me was a nanny. You know, she went in and took care of people's kids. So when I was there, like they'd go out of town, they'd leave, and she'd stay for weeks on end with these rich kids while the parents were out either on business trips or whatever. But you learned quickly how you smile when they come home. Oh, the kids were great. It was wonderful. So I learned that early on, and I can do that. It's harder and harder. Like I've only argued with the one when she was trying to tell me that Freddie and Good deserved what they got. That was the one time that Diana was on the phone with me and I was going, no, that's not what happened. This is what happened. And she's going, no, that was AI. No, I was watching it. And I was getting louder and louder. I said, I forgot my mop outside. And Diana's going, you're doing good. You're doing good. And I'm like, I want to snap her neck.
See, I couldn't. Guys, I'm lucky I don't have any MAGA clients. I am so lucky.
Because Jen has no censor anymore. Zero. Nope. Like I heard her last week say, you could have just waited a few minutes, but you just had to walk all over it. I'm not gonna mock.
Couldn't hold myself. I was mad because that was shitty. That was shitty. I'm at a client's house, guys. I'm at the last few minutes of mopping. I'm getting towards where I exit, which is near a half bathroom. And granted, there are 2 bathrooms upstairs, closer to where this house guest was in their office. And instead of walking upstairs to that bathroom, this house guest decides to walk across my wet floors to go to the half bathroom where all my equipment is now, and shuts herself in there so they can use the bathroom. And now I'm gotta wait to do anything but mop over their footprints. But wait, let's wait because they're gonna have to walk right back across my wet floor again. So let's wait again. I was a little shitty. Not to.
It was just listening to you go, that's fine. It's not like you couldn't have waited a minute and gone to a different bathroom. You just had to walk over it. I'm not redoing it.
Whatever.
I was like,
fuck yourself. Well, by that point, they were in the bathroom. So it was like, whatever. Like,
whatever. Yeah. No. No.
But like, that was, no.
I'm good at biting my tongue. I'm good at walking the line, whatever that line may be. But just like I had that one client who started talking about how she'd lost friends because of political beliefs. And then she says, you know, like I have this one, she was one of those crazy people who's downtown, like protesting abortion and all that stuff all the time. And I just went, and listened. And I went, well, just so you know, I was one of them too. I was fired within 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm one of them too. She's not saying you have to do anything. She's just saying, let her have her own freedom. You know.
Yeah.
And wackadoo, she was excited about vaccines not being mandatory. And that was when I said, well, it's great as long as insurance will still cover them. Because if insurance doesn't cover them, then you're taking away their choice. And I forget how it worked. It was down there in Florida. And I don't remember how that panned out because it was Florida. I don't know much about them.
Yeah, yeah.
But, yeah. She just doesn't talk about stuff with me now, and I'm okay with it.
I like that she was in Watching the View.
Yes. Yes. That was
See,
a different one. Yes. So always real big MAGA, everything. She even has Trump hanging on her wall. But I got there and she was watching The View. She had it on every TV, so she was watching it.
now it could be because of the guest that day. Don't know.
Would have
I think it was Ben Leith Kudrow that day.
it
And I
was
think I remember going to look when you
it
were,
was
because I watch every day, mostly because I know I don't really care for mainstream stuff, but
Mhm.
I like those women. I like the conversations they have between themselves. And I do like seeing, I do know that MAGA watches them and they're pissed off at them most of the time. So I do want to hear what they're saying because,
Right.
um, granted, they have excellent points of view. So I'm willing to listen. So,
Yeah.
and on YouTube, they cut out all the commercials. It's like, only if it doesn't take very long to scan through it. So,
Right. I don't watch anything every day. I probably should, but I don't.
yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I'm here once I get home and just floating through YouTube trying to catch up on stuff when I can,
Yeah.
or listening on my headset through the day when we're not talking.
Oh, well.
Well, I mean, really, if it's a day we're not talking, it's YouTube is on.
Yeah. I haven't talked to
But
much of
that's-
anybody lately because I've been trying to catch up because I have been missing so much with life.
Yeah.
And I caught the
Were you
China
in-
stuff this week and I
Mhm.
watched a lot of it last night.
Yeah.
And what else? The guy with the red hat in Louisiana, whatever the hell his name is. He was
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
So I've been trying to
Yeah.
just find the footage of the whole thing for that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was fun.
Were you in lives today?
Not too much because I wasn't home.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. But I'll be back in them tomorrow. The little bit that I heard today, what were they talking about?
Hey, JFO. JFO says MAGA watches The View like they hate watch Candace to see their feud with Erica.
Yes. Yes, they do. Their arguments are that at this point are just the same arguments. They don't have any, there's no substance to anything.
No, never has been, but
Like, they'd say, well, you
they
guys
can't
were just,
defend.
no, there's nothing to defend. They
No.
are using different historical points in time to justify the war. They're not going far enough back. They only go, 70s or 80s when they're talking. It's like, no, let's go all the way back. Where did this start? Now, we don't belong there. We need to get out of Iran. We don't need to be there. But
Yeah.
nope, they don't have much that they can argue with. And they're not defending as much. They just get angry and
Quiet and defend something or blame
Yeah.
Biden.
yeah.
Go
What about
back to
Biden? What about
What
Biden?
about Biden? What about
And
Biden?
that's all they can argue about. This is their safe spot. If they think anything's going wrong, it turns to a trans conversation every single time.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of over
course.
it.
Yeah.
I got to hear about a conversation today that they're really excited. I don't know if it's Indiana or in general, that they're talking about possibly taking away people. They said people from the alphabet group, their ability to own guns. And I so support that, they said. Where is this at? Here, local, or is that everywhere? Have you heard it?
I thought I'd heard something about that, but I don't know that was here.
Well,
Maybe
I heard.
Oklahoma. Maybe that's nationwide. I don't know.
Well, I was not part of that conversation, but
Yes,
I was-
that is the maggot maiden call. What about Biden?
what about Biden? Yep. I was glad to hear my husband said, well, that would be infringing on their rights. And if you can do that to them, then
You're right. It's just a matter of time, folks.
And they went,
TikTok,
no,
TikTok.
mental stability is what they were arguing. And I'm like, no, I just can't with these people.
But that means we're going to have to do the background checks that y'all don't want.
Well, I looked
and
at
who's to say? How does that go?
Right.
Who determines? So I've got to
Right.
bring a doctor's note to go buy a gun. How does that work?
Right. Is that going to work? I mean, I
mean,
don't know. But yeah, that's what they go back
again,
to.
the policing that these less government MAGAs Republicans,
Really.
it was all about less government. But boy, who's going to be taking care of checking somebody's mental capacity? Who's going to be, canvassing the bathrooms for people's genitals? Who's, like what the for
So
people that want less oversight, you sure want to look over what everybody else is doing.
So the free programs are gone. So do they not offer, like, are vaccines still covered by, like, it's Medicaid here? What would it be in Florida, Jen? Do you know? Like in Florida, in California, it's Medi-Cal.
Yeah. And I mean, here it was IHIP for a minute, Healthy Indiana plan.
Right. But with Medicaid, if kids have Medicaid, if they have that, do they still get their vaccines for free? Or now that they're not required, are they not offered?
See, that was going to be the problem. If they're not required, they might not be offered.
Right. And that's what my argument was for this lady who was all, yay. And I went, no. Yes. Very true. Yes. We are a very young country.
Yeah. 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 I think it was Trill Will that said today, that countries existed for 4,000 years. And here we are on 250. Syria, Iran has been here for 4,000 years.
Well,
we've been here 250. We're
in
babies.
Indiana, you can have a gun, but you can't have a medical marijuana card.
You can't do any marijuana here. So
no, come on, we just got it in the last decade that we could drink on Sunday.
Yeah, yeah.
No
seriously,
joke.
That you couldn't buy alcohol here
on Sunday.
We were a dry state.
Yeah.
Which is so stupid for a state that hosts the Indy 500 on a Sunday, but we won't go there. We won't go there.
I didn't pick the state I was born in. I just never have left it.
And keep in mind, it's legal all around us. Illinois, Ohio, Michigan, all around us.
Everything that touches us.
But
It's
not
legal.
here.
Not us. Because we're in
They had a big bust in a county not far from here.
The rich folk.
The other day.
The rich folk.
Yeah, the rich folk in Fishers had a big bust. Tons of marijuana, vape plants.
The comments on that thing were funny. People said, no, guys, when you're in Fishers, you got to be wearing a suit and tie to commit that crime.
Right. Great. You just stopped half a store from Michigan. Now let's stop the actual fentanyl and meth rolling through the state. Like that was, yeah, that was fun. That was funny to see. To see Fishers PD brag on that story and everybody drag them,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with Illinois, we get it, JFO. That's
but they won't.
JFO, I think, has family still here. JFO lived here in Indiana, 65 and 421. So right around our neck of the woods here. So
our neck of the woods.
Yep. So I get it. That's everybody here either has to travel out of state or you have to know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy, And luckily I know a guy.
Me too.
I know a guy. He's a great guy.
It's good,
and I'm grateful for that guy. So
okay.
Yes,
if insurance still covers them, that's what's important because it's no longer everybody has a choice when insurance doesn't cover it anymore. Because then it's not a choice not to be vaccinated. You're being forced to it.
Right.
Unless you're rich and you can afford all that crap. I don't have friends like that. So
no. I mean, and
okay.
Granted, you would think basic vaccines wouldn't be expensive, but
who knows what they would do?
Right. You wouldn't think basic insulin would be expensive either. So what do I know?
But you got to think basic vaccines, you could say $20 a pop, but here's the mom with her 3 kids, single mom. She's already working a ton. She's,
Right. That's a
making,
electric bill. Like,
that's right. That 3 kids, that's $60. Well,
yeah, that's food for the week, folks.
right.
Not
And
much food for the week right now, but that's some food for the week.
That's something. Right.
Oh, we're
I
just
don't know.
we're in this death spiral is just maddening. We're under 1,000 days left though of his.
That's nice. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I quit keeping count. My mother-in-law was keeping count for the longest time, and she's like, "Oh, it's just not going anywhere."
Right. It just keeps dragging.
I know. It's like, oh, this is going to be the longest 4 years.
I mean, we got to get to these midterms, and
I'm
really hoping that all this. Well,
that's the problem.
That's it.
How do you get people out there? What is it going to take to get people out there?
I don't know. I mean, this is the worst voting state in the country. We have the worst record for voter turnout in this state. That's pretty sad when there's a left on the list.
I mean, last year I got a bunch of people to register and all that. But then when it came down to vote time, where were you? Oh, I forgot. No.
Yeah, right. And it's not like you have one day to do it. You have like this window,
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be passing by your relatives next weekend. I'm heading to Chicago, so I'll be.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Say, yo, JFO crew, as I pass through Lake County.
I don't know.
Oh,
girl.
It is slow eugenics, Shanzi. That's what this is. They're trying to weed out poor people. They're trying to weed out Black people. They're trying to weed out Hispanics. They're trying to weed out anybody that isn't basically rich and white.
They are.
Because they don't really. They want just enough of us down here to fight their wars and shine their shoes and clean their toilets. That's what they want. They want just enough of us down here, in the Boit, so to speak, that we're, just enough of us to keep their things running. But they don't want any of us to actually make it or go anywhere. Come on, that's why they took away like the professional status for things like nursing, for crying out loud. Like they don't think anything of any of us. We're all peons to them.
Mm-hmm.
It's and if the more of us that go, the better. Whether it be from this whole vaccine crap, whether it be from this next, the next virus that comes along, whether it be from poor health care,
I will tell you, the MAGA lives, they're terrified of the virus thing, this thing on that, whatever it's called. Yeah, they're telling people need to not be traveling. People need to, and I'm going, they shouldn't be traveling. Oh, should they be wearing masks?
How about washing their hands?
I know, but everything that they're saying, I'm going, but isn't that what you said that we should just be allowed to do when COVID was around?
And your man RFK Jr. got rid of everybody that investigates half that shit. We're no longer part of the World Health Organization. So thanks to your man, we're not even getting those kind of updates anymore.
No, we don't know. But no, they're like, yeah, they're down here and they should just stay there. They better not be traveling over to Texas. And I'm just like, why not? Last pandemic, y'all didn't care. Why are you caring now? I don't even know if it's really worth worrying about, but I know they're worried.
Jen. Yes, us women are gross, but you men, come on. Y'all still piss all over the place. That's just as gross, okay? And granted, I've never known a mature woman to be quite so nasty. But those ones in the college age years,
They're disgusting.
they're questionable. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the voting, it is going to take us all showing out, but I don't know. Yeah, the cheating. I mean, I'm worried about the cheating. I'm very worried
Worried
about
about
the
that
cheating.
too. But at the same time, I'm worried about the people. Like, how do you convince somebody
Good
when they
night,
don't
Jen.
believe
Thanks
in
for
the
stopping here,
process?
babe.
How do you convince them? That's what we've been trying to figure out. You can convince
I
them
know.
to
Trust
register,
me.
but how do you get that follow through? You can they can talk the talk and spread information, but then when push comes to shove, that follow through isn't there.
Right.
What are we
Well,
missing to get that to happen?
I don't know. I think a lot of it has that whole, your vote doesn't count kind of bullshit mentality.
Well, we were taught
But
that. Remember?
well, here's I think that one of the better angles to work with is if your vote didn't count, they wouldn't work so hard to gerrymander like they are. They wouldn't
that's
work
what I've
so
been telling
hard, at
Yeah.
rigging these boxes. They wouldn't work so hard at the real ID thing. They wouldn't be working so hard about,
To me, it matters. And those are all the things that show me it matters because they're worried.
Right.
They're worried.
Right.
So all we got to do is make it there and go.
Yeah.
Like follow through.
Yeah. Follow through. Get as many people to go. And I know it's hard. I don't know. I'm hoping people are just way more motivated now that things are affecting their pocketbooks, like for real.
Right.
Right. And just wait. With this data center they're building up here in Lebanon, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just waiting. I'm just sitting here on the edge of my seat, waiting for my utility bills to go up, waiting for our water bills to go up, waiting for all of it to hit. And I saw a video the other day of a lady driving by it. The size of this fucking thing, Michelle. And did you hear they just approved this a data center out in Utah that's going to be the size of Manhattan? People in Utah are pissed.
Just a little bit.
Come on, I mean, this is what y'all voted for. You voted for this wealthy class of billionaires to take over because you thought that'd be better than a politician. This is what businessmen do. They go for profit. For themselves, not for
us. Not for
us.
No.
Not for us at all.
I mean, not me, or probably not you. I would assume if it's going to affect somebody there, they wouldn't be here with me. Like,
yeah, right. Seriously, I don't see that happening. So
I don't either.
I don't know. I'm just not. I don't want to.
I'm not mad at people for being wealthy.
I
I'm just mad at them for not giving a shit and
for not giving their fair share.
Right.
I don't see why it's so hard.
Sharing, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, oh man. I don't
know. Oh, Tiff, that's amazing. I like yours because it's blue. I just noticed your text. Sorry, I know it took a while. I've been trying to get up here. Purple Shira, I love your dinky necklace. That is awesome. So I've got one that I inherited. We have this because of Dinky.
Yeah, there's actually two hogging the bed.
Oh yeah, you got to show up here.
Yeah,
Mr. Perfect. Oh my goodness, I love Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, I got to go in there at some point, but the other three are in the other room.
I mean, I know Jen, yes, it should fall on the Democratic Party leadership to get people out. And I mean, unfortunately, right now, I'm at the point, whatever it takes. If they're not doing it, we got to do it. We got to get it into our up and comer lawmakers' heads to get out there and get fucking vocal. And I know part of the problem is the money. I mean, here to get their voices heard on network television here, I guarantee you they get a higher price tag than the Republican candidate is going to get to put their same ad on the same fucking time slot. I just already know. That's how this shit works. They've got an uphill battle, I don't know. I don't know how to.
It is
correct
communication. It is follow through, and part of it too is how you go about it. If you got to do more than say, I don't like the other side. Our big thing that we need to talk about and get them to listen to make it so big is I can't buy my groceries. I can't afford the gas in my car to go to work. When I go to work, I'm not getting pay raises. I'm not getting increases.
That quarter raise every year doesn't really do much
for me anymore. That's what we got to get people to really focus on. Those are the key things. How are we living our lives? And you got to get people to see, are we? No.
Yeah. And I mean, door to door like Barney, I suppose so. I mean, it's hard to do door to door. I mean, I think,
you go to the protests. You got to push with the younger ones when you push with all. Yep. Where are you voting?
Yes.
Where do you live? Do you know where you need to go? Like, hey, we got to make sure we go. Like when we are out there protesting, we need to really be. Look, this is what's happening. Maybe that's
every
how you go about it.
Person connected to you, every young person you can find, make sure the young ones, especially because they're going to be even more jaded than we are about voting.
Well, I have also found that a lot of first-time voters, if you make it a group thing, they're more apt to go.
Sounds cool. True.
So maybe, hey, you gonna vote? You want to go and we'll save gas?
Let's all make it a day. Let's make a thing.
It a day. If you can vote in the same spot, let's go make it a day. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Purple She-Ra, it's great. I love it. If you haven't noticed, blue's kind of my favorite color.
I agree.
So we all at 21st Century Suffragettes have little dinky reminders. Purple She-Ra got one, and she sent me a text of it, and hers is blue.
Funny.
I love it. I want one.
Cute.
I want a blue one. But this works. This is still micro mini penis.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, I know this is getting frustrating because at this point Dinky is so ripe for the picking. Like, I don't understand what it's going to take for him to truly like cuss somebody out. Even then, I don't think that's going to
supposedly, didn't he call somebody a bitch recent?
I don't know that he's done it. I think he's about to.
I think he did. Like he turned away. I don't know. I didn't see it. Did anybody else see this? He was talking to a reporter and he told a reporter to shut up and called her a bitch as he turned away. Something. Diana was telling me about it today.
Well, it wasn't enough to be Rachel Scott. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. I don't know. I wish that one documentary that we watched we could air. The one that they won't show here. Where it's basically everything up to January 6th that they won't show. What the hell was that called? I watched it at your house. Because I came to you because you could do the Zoom. What was that called? If everybody here could see that.
And your Danny showed that, didn't she?
Yep. She's got a whole thing she's doing as well, getting people out. She's doing all the uh, stuff you'd need, your graphics and all that stuff for every state. I'll have to get the information of what she's calling it.
What is she on TikTok again?
Danny. I'll tell you what, I think she might have letters after her name now.
Yeah,
She's
I was
also
gonna
on
say
Facebook though too. And I don't know if she's on YouTube or not. But Danny with an I. I can get the information though. What is she calling it? But you have to email her and stuff, and then she'll send you the information.
let me see.
Danny Cook is her name.
Danny Cook. Okay.
Yes. Sorry. I don't know what. And she's Danny 7th, apparently, on TikTok right now. The Danny Cook. I don't know. Join Project for the People is what she's calling it. And I think she has a Project for the People page up.
There she is. Okay. Project for the People.
So she's a good one to get your information and figure out how you want to help.
I wonder if she's on. She does have a YouTube. She's Danny the Poet. And I will share her page. Danny is a really great source of information, guys. She's a good advocate
She's
on
really
our
good.
side.
You can look her up on Facebook. You can look her up on.
She's on YouTube as well. I'm getting.
She had a podcast for a while as well. I don't know if she's still doing that or not. But she's got good information. And she goes live or whatever you call it, because if she's on YouTube and Facebook at the same time, it's usually by 11 o'clock a.m. our time. And then she's on till 2 and then she's off. She takes care of
She
the
streamed
grandkids.
10 hours ago. So, okay.
Yeah. So she's pretty routine, pretty scheduled. What she talks about varies and changes. You're frozen, Jen.
I know.
Oh.
Okay, I'm back. Share.
I could agree. We're going to have to scoot over. That's so perfect.
Okay, here's Danny Cook's page.
You can also look up the page, what I say.
Yeah, I shared her link to her YouTube in the chat.
You can also look up Project for the People, which is what I was
Mhm.
going to do. I'll see if there's a link for that.
Here, Shell, type something in the chat, and then you can always share in links in the chat yourself,
Okay, I will. Hold on.
because I can make you a mod and you can have that ability.
Yep. Well, it's a Facebook page, but I know
Well,
that's her.
hello to the lurkers out there, and much love to you. Mwah, 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 mwah.
So what do you want me to do? Put a link in the chat?
I just type something in the chat, and I can make you a moderator, and then you'll be able to put links in the chat.
Okay.
You can't until you're a moderator. But just say hi.
Hold on. Oh, it wants my email. Hold on, because you know.
No worries. No
Right.
worries. We're in no hurry, baby. Yeah, Danny Cook is really great. She's again, great warrior on our side. She does a lot of organizing. Where is she based out of, Shell?
I believe I know she's from Tennessee, but I think
Okay. Yeah.
she doesn't really discuss where she's at, but I believe she's in Georgia.
Okay.
She did a lot of stuff with monopolies with healthcare and had some issues with that. So some stalkers, whatever. So she does not share location.
We understand. We understand. That is not a.
Okay, that's telling me that's not it.
Doxing ain't cool, and it's bullshit. And yeah.
Okay, I don't know my email and it's wanting it, so I'm gonna have to work on that later. But I can get you for YouTube. It wants me to sign in, and it's telling. I don't know what my email was. I know I have one. I don't ever go on it. So
coming up to say hi.
I just don't know what it is.
There you are. There you are. They were wondering, you've been sleeping the whole time, huh?
So, but whatever. The Project for the People. Look it up. If you see it, join it.
Yep.
It's her, and she has done so much for a lot of different states. I should share it, and we will. Oh, he's up.
Who's up?
Your dog.
Oh yes, Wayne is awake now.
Wait.
Hi.
Why could I not think of his name?
I don't know. Because you've got so many of your own to remember. Lord knows.
Yeah. Project for the People.
Hot flash, hot flash, hot flash.
I haven't had one for a few days, which is nice. I don't know what I did different.
Oh, hey, you're doing good.
Fighting data centers in Indiana shows more perpetuity next year. I feel like I should know that. Let's see.
How you doing?
I
know you're.
Let's see. That pops up. There's an Owensboro woman 5 days ago in Indiana. She raises thousands of signatures for a petition against potential AI data centers. Is that who you might be talking about?
No. I know you are being a cutie patootie. So says my favorite lurker. Lord have mercy. Sorry, kiddo. Mommy got hot and you being on my lap doesn't help.
No? It's not-
Hey, Damon. What's up, Damon? Hope you're having had a good day. Happy Friday to you. Oh, nope, it's Saturday now. Sorry, happy Saturday. Now, just because Damon's here, I have to hit my bowl. Damon has a pipe collection, Michelle.
Fort County.
What? That is our friend Damon here in the chat, Damon Dog. This gentleman has a pipe collection that is thousands, glass pipe collection.
Okay.
Outstanding. Yeah. He's
Awesome.
Yep.
No, I don't know. Fort County. I don't know. That's so far away, too.
Well, true. Well, we just hit into Friday here on the East Coast by a half hour, but you know, for some of y'all, it's still Friday. Not me.
That's Saturday here, isn't it? Yes.
I'm into the weekend. Really, for me though, folks, let me tell you, it is not the next day until I go to bed. That's just to me, it's still Friday. It will be Friday until I go to bed.
If
Then
you
it
heard
turns
the
into
name, would
Saturday.
you know it?
For who?
Right here, this Laporte. Where did it go now? Somebody's talking. The Laporte, a woman in Laporte, possibly, fighting data centers. There's 3 women. Susan Heppel Sharp, Francesca Anna Shee, and Eileen Mark. I don't know where the thing went, but it was over here.
You can usually scrolling up.
A person, I think she's based out of Michigan City or LaPorte County area. That person. Those are the 3 that they're LaPorte County. But I don't know much about them. Okay.
Well, I'm glad you stayed up with me, Roxanne. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. I know I come on late, but that's kind of the point. I don't ever want to really step on anybody. I just wanted to come on and do lives random and, you know, chat with people and, you know, maybe talk about politics, maybe not, just whatever. I don't have an agenda. This isn't a show. This is just a hangout. This is just a phone call between me and Shell that we've included y'all in on, just kind of like
Right.
Benny and Diane have decided that show is too, you know. But that's what this is. And we're just omitting names, unlike our phone calls.
Well, I mean, I still said, you know, we could use our nicknames, but I still said crazy lady.
I don't know if you're going to bed, Damon, but I hope you have a good night if you are. Who else was going to bed? Was somebody else leaving?
I don't like
Damon, I know you were getting ready. What's that? Oh, well, thanks, Roxanne. Thanks for, you know, struggling through and staying up a little while and appreciate it. Yeah, we'll be on tomorrow. I'll see you at 4:00. You know, talking about the whole dinky world again, you know. Ugh. I'm so disappointed in how truly blatantly racist we're really barreling this country into. Like, it's
always
sick
been
to
there.
me.
You just never noticed.
I guess not.
That's what it is.
But we're regressing. It's not that I didn't know it was there.
Right.
Okay, but I
Yeah.
didn't think we would regress so far that we're taking rights back
I
away.
didn't think we'd do that either.
You know, that's where
That's the whole thing that's so shocking.
that's the shitty part to me. Like I knew
it was going to come the minute the election turned out the way it did, but I
Yeah.
can't believe that they're going, that's not what's happening. No.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening.
It is what's happening.
Well, my only hope for all this is that we can get out and we can get so many people out there that this gerrymandering doesn't matter.
Right.
Because I don't understand how you're going to cut so many votes out. Still, the majority of Republican districts are land. That's what doesn't. I don't understand, like how you're going to butcher up all these votes for them to not fucking matter. I don't know.
I don't know how it works either. It just sounds weird. Yes, I think I've had it explained. It's just I went, oh, it sucks. Okay, we don't need to hold the information. It just sucks.
Right.
That's about what happens. I mean,
Yeah. Well, that's where I'm glad these little smaller ones do go down to popular vote, and it's
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that our national elections can't do that.
Well, you got to get.
We'd be in a lot different boat.
Oh yeah.
God, could you imagine how good things would be right now?
I mean, I'm sure they would be very different, and
we wouldn't be in a war with Iran.
No, I don't think
guaranteed.
Guaranteed. I think life would still be out of whack, expensive, but in different ways, maybe.
I think it would have. I mean, perhaps.
I think by now,
$5 gas. I mean,
yeah, by now some things could be different. Like if we were, year and a half in, yes, yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't have ICE torturing people in the streets. No. We wouldn't have any of that.
No. No, we wouldn't have that. We wouldn't
be an embarrassment on a global stage.
Right.
With dementia poopy pants just sauntering his way down the steps with a death grip on the fucking rail. You notice that death grip? Yes. Oh, Jesus.
And then him trying to go up the stairs, looking like he was ready to die.
Mm-hmm.
In China.
No, we can only hope. Those stairs. Come on, stairs. Come on, stairs.
Oh.
Because if anything's going to get him, it's going to be those blessed stairs. The Big Mac sure ain't cutting it. Oh, I don't know. This is... man, to think where we could be, it sure isn't with half our systems gutted. We wouldn't have a clown running, like our Department of Transportation.
My grandkids would probably still be in daycare because their daycare would still be funded. But, we lost that funding, so now we don't have daycare. Those kinds of things probably wouldn't be happening.
You would think, yeah.
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 Kids wouldn't be calling me saying, oh my God, Mom, I think I'm going to have to move back home. Oh my God, why? It cost me a house payment to fill my gas tank. Those things wouldn't be happening.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we'd be, in a point where we're wondering which country is next on the list to get, is it Cuba? Is it Greenland?
Right. What are we doing?
Yeah. Where are we going now? Yeah. I don't think that'd be the case.
Yeah.
But women are so emotional.
I know.
We might be. She might be, with her non-period having ass, might be all kinds of emotional, I love how maggots are just that fucking stupid, like the man that can't keep his composure in front of reporters enough to just have a basic civil conversation without calling them piggy or stupid or dumb. You know, that man's not emotional, but she was going to be just off the handle.
Yeah.
Because she laughed too much. We didn't like her laugh.
So. I know, her laugh was obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, life would be different if it would have gone a different way. But it didn't. So now we have to figure out how to we get back on track.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's going to take so much to get back everything that he's gutted, between things for our environment and just, you know, and all these, a lot of these cuts, you know, it's going to be funny because come midterms, you're going to hear it. After the midterms is when all these cuts come in, the SNAP benefit reductions, all of this. And of course, then MAGA's going to pipe in, well, look what happened when Democrats got in. And it's going to have to be reiterated 7 ways from Sunday. It's not our fault. We didn't do it. This was your man and your big, stupid bill. He was the one that did this.
Barbaric Bill.
Yeah. Yeah. Bubba's big, beautiful boyfriend.
Yeah.
With his diapered bubble butt.
Right.
I hate that, man. I can't, you know, we wear our dinky blockers on the show because we've refused to really look at his face. You know, take him in as little as possible. And it just, anytime I do actually see his face, it is the ugliest sight I've ever fucking seen. There's nothing about that man that like even makes me see him as human.
I just don't get him. He's a spoiled
yeah.
I know. A sane-ish world would be so nice. We haven't had one of those
Ish.
in a long time.
Yeah, I'll take ish, right? Yeah, I'll take the ish part. Shit. Oh.
Like, no.
Yeah, I don't know what to do to get rid of this man. You know, the spoiled rich kid, and yet millions of inbred rednecks decided that they liked this rich kid. I don't understand, but
it's because he was a TV show. That is why they like him.
Well, true. Yeah, you know, wasn't even a good enough TV show for basic cable, mind you. It was only even on NBC, but okay.
Right, but that's what it is. He was fun on that show. Telling people they were fired, and you know, they made him look. What happened was they believed he was really a really good businessman. They didn't realize it was TV.
It was TV, and it was
one on TV. You know, that's why we have Dr. Oz now in there, because he played.
We should have expected it, because these are guys that believe that WWE is real.
I know. I know. I know. I know.
We should have known. Yeah.
We should have known.
That was our clue right there. Those are the ones that voted for him. Those are the ones that still support him. Besides the fact that they're pedophiles, you know.
That too.
That's, you know. I think that's the other sickest part of that, is really realizing how many fucking pedophiles there are. Or people that are okay with it. And just, all right.
The one that was just local, he works up in Whitestown, but he's from Shelbyville, and he was arrested for his material on his phone or wherever he had it was infants and toddlers.
Oh, lovely.
And he said, oh yeah, I've been doing this for like 5 years, something like that. They bonded him out. He was at work in the morning. Why? Why did he have a bond? Babies and toddlers.
There is something so
Whether
wrong.
whether whether you had something that was like more than an AI video, like,
oh my God.
but he got
Like,
bonded out. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And look at our news. Every day there's somebody else. There's a chick who got in trouble. I think she was in Lebanon last year, and she got in trouble for being a little, basically, it sounded like she was being a bitch. And like, I mean, that's really all her charge was. She was being a bitch.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
now they want her because she was using a child to, oh, what's the word? To attract people to her OnlyFans. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's constant. The ones in Indiana, I
Yeah.
think this week, this month, I've seen minimum 5 or 6.
Sounds about right.
It just never stops.
Really does. It sounds about right. They're everywhere. And it's,
Yes.
and look, they get bonded out.
Don't die.
I'm trying not to.
You good?
No, I mean, come on. They get bonded out. So, like, our judges don't even care, you know?
No.
If we actually cared, we'd put actual, you know,
Money is all
punishment on them.
money is all that really gets to MAGA. It doesn't matter
No.
what you talk about. I have learned that it's money. It's what
Even the
affects
poor
their
ones that have none.
Yep, it's their pocket and their pocket alone, not their neighbor's pocket, not our pocket, just theirs. That's it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, they're a party of narcissists, every
Mhm.
single one of them. Yeah.
Because I've sat there trying to figure out what makes them tick. I can't. Money overall.
Yeah, for a party that was so gung-ho about the Epstein files. Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh, but now they act like they did. That's all us. Oh, but it's a hoax. Why would we be all about it? If it was a
Right,
hoax?
right.
Ah, the earth is flat. Yes.
Makes no
Yeah.
sense. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. We're surrounded by perverted, sick people. I mean, and here in the Midwest, I mean, I'm telling you, Indiana is rife with them. We're just, my son's ex orchestra teacher just got busted for the second time
Right.
with CSAM material, you know, so this is, well, I guess he had it, but he was lured by a guy online posing as a 14-year-old or 15-year-old,
Mm-hmm.
lured by the cop and got him again. He was
Mm-hmm.
my youngest son's orchestra teacher for one semester before that all happened. Lovely. They're just everywhere. I mean,
Well, think of, isn't Micah Beckwith, isn't he part of a church and he won't talk about what's going on in his church? There's been all kinds of allegations. And he's,
mhm.
why
Yeah.
aren't we talking? Defend your
Yeah.
people. Show us
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
good people you are.
Our lieutenant governor, Micah Beckwith, is
Awful.
vile beyond vile. Vile. Just awful. And is one of these white Christian nationals that veils his awfulness behind a Bible, so it's okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's he's racist, sexist beyond belief, just horrible person.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's our lieutenant governor. Yeah. I just we're in a shitty place, surrounded by a lot of shitty people. There are good people here, but it's hard because, again, this is a gerrymandered state already. You know, 7 of the 9 districts here swing Republican. they want to cut it out and make it all 9. They want to chop up the city of Indianapolis,
Right.
mind you.
That's what they'd have to do.
They would have to chop up the city of Indianapolis, which is very blue, and then up near Lake County, which is up near Chicago, is also very blue.
Yeah.
And they would have to weasel that out and weasel chunks of Indianapolis out to take all those votes and put them into the farmland. Because, you know, everybody in the city must think like the farmer that has nothing but land all around him and never sees a black person in his world. And fuck these racist hillbillies. I just can't with this fucking country. I said, I thought we were to a point where we just accepted each other as a melting pot. We didn't have to necessarily get along, but we didn't have to, you know, we're in a world we don't have to choose to be near each other either. Oh, look at Gracie Boo.
Oh, she might move out of my spot. Come on, baby.
Gracie. Grayson, look at the baby.
No, she's going to go back to my spot. She's going to go back.
Oh, are you turning around? Okay.
I don't know. I think I missed a lot. And I just believed that people thought like I did and lived.
We're accepting.
Yeah, I did. I thought that. But I have learned that the core people who were my people are shit. So I think I missed a lot. There's a lot that was very forgiven. And I see it all now.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't think I noticed it. I don't think it really ever resonated with me because I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't.
Think about the biggest tool of the group. They were always making comments and then going, just joking. There was no joke.
True enough.
Who they are.
True enough.
It's who they are. Look at their look.
Well, let's get a clue. He is a joke. So
yeah. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying, just take him as an example.
True enough. But even the lackeys around them, I didn't think they were like hateful enough like that. You know, I
don't think they knew they were hateful, but they are. I mean,
yeah.
I just think about things.
True enough.
I don't know.
True enough. Well, it's to the point now that this this dog whistle that you're allowed to be happened, you know, and that has happened since we were all this crew. I mean,
right.
You know, that wasn't the case then. So, I mean, now all of a sudden this dog whistle's been let go that you're allowed to be horrible and awful and hateful. And some took that and ran with it.
They did. Some took it and ran with it, and some of them just pretend.
Or use their Bible
they
to
go
hide
to church
behind.
On Sunday, so not them.
Yeah, it makes it all good. Yeah, you're allowed to hate 6 days a week if you go and ask for forgiveness on Sunday.
That happens. I see a lot of that as well. And then I see people though that support everything on that side, and they are just blindly supporting. Somebody has just said to them, "This is just what you do," and they go, "Well, this is just what I do." Because you're in Indiana, we're a red state. You know how often I hear we're a red state. I don't know what those lefties are thinking.
And even if it's just the one thing like them trans, you know, if
right. It's just it's always something.
If we got to hate against the trans, we got to hate against the trans.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, these people have never seen or known a trans person in their whole fucking lives. They will never be affected by somebody that's trans in their whole lives. But they've got this thing like they're invading, like, you know, Invasion of the Body Snatchers or something. I really don't get the fear mongering behind it. Like, I don't know what they're so afraid of. You know, the whole ridiculousness of you're sending your kid to school and they're coming back a different sex. Like,
that never happened.
Who the fuck believes that?
They
Who
do.
act-
They do. Yeah.
citation needed, please. Like, that's where,
Yeah.
show me an example. Please, somebody, show me the example of a child that went to school, a little boy, that went to school Mike and came back Michelle. Let me see that kid. Or went to school Jennifer and came back Joseph. Let me
Right. It didn't happen.
we did all kinds of reconstruction there. Like, I don't understand. Let me.
Yeah.
No,
This
every
did-
fear they have is based on bullshit.
Mhm.
Trans collecting, taxes and benefits and being able to vote that they can't, and like, it's just all they believe bullshit.
Mhm. Yeah. And they don't even realize where they are, where we say, oh, it's racism and all that. They don't even see it. They don't see it, Jen. They think, no. We're doing away with laws not to take away people's rights to vote. It's because we don't need those laws anymore because we don't have those problems. What?
Oh God, I forgot. Yeah, did you hear he's planning on pardoning a bunch of people for his
Oh, yeah.
birthday for the 250th?
Anti-Muslim ads. I don't watch TV, so I don't know, but anti-Muslim laws or ads, laws. It's late. I don't know if we have or if we're having those or not.
Well,
And yeah,
JFO, I don't watch TV, so I don't know if we're getting them here. I do know that the guy in my district for these primaries, Jim Baird is our representative in Congress, who I can't fucking stand. And he had two Republicans going up against him in the primary. Unfortunately, he took it. But one of those opponents that he was running against had a little thing on his page talking about Sharia law and the Muslims that are invading. He was the real wackadoo to me of the three that were running. James Baird, another guy, some meathead, and then this one talking about the anti-Muslim thing. And the guy talking anti-Muslim got the least amount of votes. So if it is, I don't think that's really flying here. I think people here are they're more racist here about Hispanics, blacks. That's more the racism you get here in Indiana. It's not so much about Muslim.
well, I think there's a little
you
bit
get that here.
Yeah.
You get it, but it's not. I don't think that's like this big to do here.
Well, if you were in the church group, those people, it's a big to do.
Is it?
Yeah, like those people who are big about, we're at the end of days and those people. It's a big to do for them, if that makes sense. It's more of a religion thing for them.
Mm.
What do I want?
Well, that's this whole thing in Iran has just opened up this can of worms because they're we've painted them as these big religious extremists, that can't have a nuclear weapon. Right. Meanwhile, on this side of the fence,
Right.
we've got these Christian nationalists who by no means are extreme religious fanatics with a nuclear weapon. Like, give me a break. The hypocrisy, the self-projection just is out of this world.
I agree. That's where I think the Muslim stuff comes in, is the church. That group.
Yeah.
They're going to take over because they're worried about their religion being taught in the schools. And so they That's their concern, that, good Christian values won't be taught. It'll be, their stuff.
I don't know what they're so worried about anyway. They want everybody to be fucking homeschooled. It's getting to that point, as much as they're doing away with the Department of Education, that's where it's going.
That's what they want. That's what all the youngins are doing. They're homeschooling their kids and not vaccinating them.
JFO says maybe they're not building those Muslim mega communities in Indiana. All sorts of communities are going up in Texas, but they want them exclusively Christian. Wow. Well, I don't know. I find who was it that called into our show the other day? Mama Brooke called into 21st Century Suffragettes, and I forgot where she said she was in the country. But I find here a lot of what gets built are these luxury apartments and luxury houses.
Right.
I don't see low cost anything getting built. I don't know that there's communities of Muslim communities going in, but what the few things that I see built around us are usually higher end townhomes. And sadly, it's like 6-figure townhomes. So you're getting no property, no land. You get a 3-story building for usually $200,000 to $300,000. That's what they're building more and more of anymore around here.
Be right back. I think it's the perfect house to go outside. I'll be right back.
Sure. Yeah, but I don't see anything low cost of any kind going in around here, or anything that's going to be like, yeah, well, we do have plenty of Amish around here. There's pockets of those all around. We've got a lot of religious extreme, that kind of goody goods, whether it's the big Christians, we've got Amish, there is a decent Jewish community here too, but they sure don't want to talk about that here in Indiana. They want you to think we're just a bunch of corn-fed good Christians around here. Go to church every Sunday. We live and die by the Bible. We go to Sunday school.
Oh, it didn't work.
Your lights went out.
Uh-huh.
Yay, the fairy room.
I know. But no, I think it's that group. See, that's too bright.
No, Indiana's not cheap. That's starting to go away. Sure, things are not as expensive as the rest of the country, but it's not cheap here at all. At all.
No.
Apartments here just for rent.
My ghetto apartment in a bad neighborhood where there's shootings all the time. You can get yourself a 2-bedroom that maintenance doesn't come fix shit, and you're paying over $1,000 a month for a tiny little apartment. Now you can upgrade and get yourself a, what do you call it? 2-story
townhome.
Yeah, get yourself
apartment. Townhome apartment. Yeah.
In the ghetto where they don't come fix nothing. Keep getting mice and roaches. It's just terrible. That's going to cost you $1,400 a month.
Mm-hmm.
That's not cheap to me. So,
no, that's in the city of Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know about
people don't want to live in those parts.
Yeah. So yeah, JFO, that's what it's running in Indianapolis. It's
corn, crickets, and Christ.
You got it. And don't forget racing. We're a week out from the 500, baby. This is the only time of year that they get excited here in this state. Shoot, it's like Christmas and 4th of July all wrapped up into one. Only it happens to be Memorial Day, but we don't give a fuck about the fallen soldiers.
No.
We just like to pretend we do. Keep in mind, this is Veterans Month. Veterans Appreciation Month is the month of May.
You are drooling all over me. Stop.
If that's ever mentioned by Pete Hegseth, let me know.
Right.
I don't listen to him speak unless I absolutely am force-fed a clip, but I can't stand hearing any of them. Honestly, I don't like being lied to, and I can't stand to listen to the diarrhea, the verbal diarrhea of lies that comes out of these people on a constant basis. I just can't do it. You got me fucked up for somebody else. I can't do it.
I don't like any of them either.
If I can avoid it, I won't sit and watch a whole interview or anything. I just can't. Show me a clip. Tell me the highlights or the low lights. Let's get real. There is no highlight.
Come on, Come on, Bubba. He is drooling all over my legs.
Aww.
It's not so perfect, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Mr. Perfect.
I know, I'm trying. Come on. Come on.
Come on, big boy.
It's like my knees.
Ah, there he is. There he is. Look at that big boy. Oh, he's so perfect.
He is, with his broken knees.
Aw, big boy.
He's
We
like,
love you no matter how crotchety you are.
all right.
We're crotchety too. It's okay.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I gotta turn this light out. We'll see if I glow.
2K and up here. They're in Florida for apartments and homes with slumlords. Yeah. Sounds
Really?
about right, honey.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just can't.
Yeah. Sounds about right, honey. It sounds about right.
So maybe we are cheap and we just don't know it.
Well, that's the scary part, that that's supposed to be cheap.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I'm just saying, that's the scary part, that that's supposed to be cheap. You know.
Mm-hmm.
For who?
Yeah, the cost of living that a single person can't do it. There's no way.
Mm-mm.
There's no way.
No.
What the hell was
Unless
that?
you make super, super, super good money. There's no way.
Oh, we got a cat fight going on outside.
Oh. Oh, I hate that.
Okay, it stopped, so hopefully it was quick. But you know, when cats fight, it's dirty.
Yeah. Well, I would rather it be a cat fight than a cat getting attacked by something.
Yeah. Well, I hope that's not it, because I'm not out there and I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, right?
Okay, Outlaw, you're going to have to give me space.
Yeah. That's where, luckily, I have earbuds. I don't hear much. I can,
I would
hear a
attempt
dog
mine.
sneeze.
I would attempt mine, but we saw what happened last time. I'm just
we're not going to tempt fate right now. We'll wrap up soon, though. We've been going for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Just wanted to get on.
You wanted to
Chat
see if
for a
we could
while.
make it work.
Yeah, I mean, and I got to share the screen once, so I managed that without fucking it up too bad.
So you see?
I'm getting better. It's not great, but it's getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to practice.
I'm practicing. That's what Friday night late is for. If I screw it up, there's only, Less than a
Yeah.
dozen people here to see it. It's fine. I don't
Yeah,
care.
that's
I
great.
don't care. They'll be all right. They'll forgive me. Yeah. I'm, I'm with you, Purple Shira. I just can't. The lies and shit. I really have a hard time watching any of these fuckers talk. I just, like somebody like Egg Seth, who's sitting there, we're gonna go in and now it's this and like the whole renaming, from Epic Fury to Project Freedom
It all
back to
sounds like a
Project
video game.
Fuck Off. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're not even good at playing G.I. Joe, man. Just stop. Like, or Cash Patel. In charge of our FBI. I just can't. Like, these are such unserious people with such serious jobs.
Yeah.
I made the joke the other day. Can you imagine? They had that whole thing where they were challenging each other to like a breathalyzer kind of thing, to a sobriety test or whatever. Can you picture Cash blowing into one of those breathalyzers
Right.
when his eyes getting even bigger? Then he'd blow so hard one might pop itself right back into place again.
Oh.
By the way, this is just a clearly Canadian. It's not like it's a beer or anything. So.
Well, it could have been a beer.
No, it's wild cherry, clearly Canadian. I'm not that exciting. But I like my koozie. It keeps it cold.
There you go.
Just for those wondering. Could have been a beer, but no, not tonight. I'm tired enough.
Oh, I know.
If I was going to stay up and do this, a beer wouldn't have done it. No. We both worked today, folks. It was not a pretty day.
I worked, came home, and I made a meal, and then left, went to the nursing home, and came back.
Yeah.
And then I have to go again tomorrow at noon because tracing paper. She's going to draw again, and she needs clear tracing paper. Here's the thing. If she truly draws again, this will be good for her. So I'm like, fine, I'll be back with clear tracing paper.
Always something. Oh my God.
I know. And I've gotten better. Like I just, I've only seen her 3 days this week.
Oh my God.
It's okay. It's okay. We all got something, right?
Yeah. I've got to clean tomorrow. I just got to clean. Steven will be here in a week, so.
Oh, your house?
Yeah. Just for a night, but I've got to have,
You got to have a spot. Yeah.
I got to have a spot, and the room's not ready for him.
Well.
I haven't cleaned, God, since before my surgery. I haven't bothered.
Huh?
And unfortunately, we have company this weekend, so.
Yay.
Yeah. So I'll be trying to clean and they'll be cooking.
Right.
Because when aren't they in my kitchen?
I know.
Whatever.
At least I'm not asking you to cook for them.
No.
They're doing it.
No, and that's fine. And like tonight, that wasn't happening. Corey was bound and determined we weren't cooking. He went and got Culver's. So that's fine. I'm fine with Culver's. I'm not mad.
No, Culver's isn't bad.
No.
I don't know. But yeah.
I could not move fast today.
I've noticed all week I'm not moving. I mean,
Corey was saying he was sore today too. Like his knees have been bothering him, and so I don't know. Maybe it's just something in the weather or something that's like making it harder. Because like I really feel like just everything is more sluggish this week and harder to just
move. Yeah,
move. Knees, hips.
It's just all It's all sore.
Yeah.
It's all
It's all
sore. It's
sore.
all a mess.
Mhm. So I'm just glad to get to this point where I'm sitting. Like,
Yeah.
shit, if I'm online, I don't care. I'm fine to be just sitting.
Just
Just sitting. I'm showered. I'm cleaned up. You know,
yeah. I did all that stuff too.
I did all that.
I just missed the good spot of the bed. I lost it to the dogs. I didn't
Well,
sit
shit.
fast enough. It's all right. Life happens. It happens.
This one, Wayne's had a big thing lately for getting up on that pillow in between our two pillows.
Yeah.
And his ass like slides underneath my pillow somehow. Don't ask me how, even though I've got a silk pillowcase, so maybe that's how, but like
Try it.
I wake up, my pillow is half off the bed.
Mhm.
I've got this much pillow with a dog ass underneath it. Now,
Yeah.
it negates the cooling pillow 100% when there's a hot dog ass underneath, just so you
Yes.
know.
Yeah.
It doesn't help.
No.
I
Mine
gotta
just
get
on
him
my
back
bed.
up. Yeah.
Like right now, I have no place to put my legs. They've taken up the whole foot of the bed, and there's like no place for me to go.
And it's just the two, right?
The two, yeah. The other three are with Mike. I don't know. But he's got Raiden, and Raiden will pin down the covers. You don't get covers when you're with Raiden. You don't get covers, and you don't get bed. He takes it all.
Yeah.
Outlaw, it's just
Yeah.
Outlaw wants to be wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
So.
Because he's Mr. Perfect.
He is perfect. He's the best dog
Except
ever.
for the bed hog thing.
Bed hog thing. He's kind of gassy. He drools a lot, and I love him.
And JFO, it is weird how it everyone isn't feeling great.
Yeah.
I feel like you're wrapped in a heavy, wet towel. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Just everything seems really sore this week. Everything seems really heavy and sore, and just, I don't know.
I would agree. I felt like I was very slow this week, and I thought I was just,
Yeah.
I didn't know what, but I was slow.
Oh God, what the fuck do we have now, people?
We have a virus. I don't know.
You know, you and I will be the first to catch it. So
I know we get everything. Well,
we do.
Or we bring it home to everybody, and it just rolls right on by.
I'm telling you, I think I had COVID before it was COVID.
You might have.
That week or so before it hit, I was sicker than fucking shit. Yeah. I mean, I felt like I got hit with 1,000 fucking bricks and just chalked it up to having the flu.
Yeah. I know I had it twice since. But oh, now I can.
Bless you.
Allergies.
Bless you. Yeah. Smacking that dog ass will do it to you.
That's probably my problem. You know, I've decided I probably am allergic to them at this point, but I don't care. I mean, oh my goodness.
Oh, bless you. Number 3.
Right. Let's hope that's enough. Let's hope.
Yeah.
But no. I just thought I was tired.
Yeah.
But if it's everybody, well, okay.
Well, it's everybody. You know, we're all getting tired and old for this shit, I think, is part of it. Maybe, you know.
Jesus.
Oh, bless you.
I know. I'm over it. Damn.
Well, it's late, folks. We've taken up enough of your time. I appreciate whoever stopped by to just hang out today. Thank you so much for hanging out and doing the good, hopping on the good foot and doing the bad thing with us for a while. And I'll see you tomorrow on the show, and we'll see you next Friday for sure. Thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for coming on, Michelle. I appreciate you hanging out with me.
Nice hanging out.
I'll drag you on again. You know, I'll drag you out again. They'll get
Okay.
used to you. They've already heard of you, so I figured you might as well show up somewhere, you know. But
Okay.
all right, y'all. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. I think it's done.
Is it done? Are we off of it now?